Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Silent Hill 2. Where we last left off, Maria died again, seemingly in a way that mirrored what happened to Mary, and some things happened that raised doubt that James was being entirely truthful in the beginning when he told us about, what his relationship with Mary was like. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. James Sunderland. Ooh. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. Angela Orozco. Wait, is that maybe the same name as... Is that possibly the same name as the guy from the news article? Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone, Eddie Dombrowski. But these graves are all open. James, Eddie, and Angela are all open graves. That one has a save letter on it. Savey McGee died. An epitaph is inscribed here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. The name on the tombstone is too scratched to read. Walter Sullivan. We remember that one from before. He was the one that committed those murders and got locked up in the psych ward. Miriam K. Traitor. Too scratched up to read. So that just leaves this. Too scratched up to read. I don't think I've heard of this Miriam K. Unless I'm mistaken. Will I go down? Oh, my grave. It's an open hole and I have to go down even farther. Alright. There was no over-the-top falling animation, but there is another stairwell. I'm starting to not trust this fella.
What are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that.
Eddie, have you gone nuts?
I knew it.
What an amazing word choice for that situation.
Welcome, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
Boom. Okay, he was raising his gun. Oh, it's actually a boss fight. Okay. He was raising his gun slowly, and it made me think that maybe... He was raising his gun slowly, and it made me think that perhaps it was giving me a chance to just shoot him, and that would be that. But I guess not. Okay, and that restored me to full health. Let's try out that rifle. Because apparently he's still alive. Okay, that did what I needed it to. Some more ammo on the ground. Wow, Eddie really went to town here. Alright, so what did we learn during that fight? For fighting Eddie, the shotgun does not get you back into position fast enough, and it doesn't stagger him enough. If we're gonna continue fighting him, we need the rifle.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
You're doing a lot of punching me, and I'd rather you do that than shooting me. Okay, that was 4 shots. Time to switch to the shotgun. You just keep hitting me. I'm good with that. Hang on, give me a second to reload. Okay. Wait. Thanks for being patient.
Eddie? Eddie?
Oh, this voice actor is too much.
I killed a human being.
Not your first time, is it?
A human being. Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
So I noticed something during the previous cutscene before this room, and I don't know if it means anything, but it could just be the graphics, but Eddie does kind of seem like just a fatter version of James. Alright, let's get our guns all reloaded. Keep the shotgun out. Health seems to be okay. Let's start looking around for a way out of here. We're at the boat launch. Yeah, we're on the water. Where? Hang on, wait. If I... Yeah, we're back in Silent Hill. And I have to say, I can feel like such a huge sense of relief being out of there, because as you go down and down, it starts to, the atmosphere, it starts to weigh down on you, and it gets heavier and heavier. Being back out here, I honestly feel like my whole back just relaxed. Okay, let's do a little save. I think I used the wrong slot, but that's alright. And it's starting to seem like I was right. It looks like we're gonna probably take a boat and head out across the lake to that hotel. Now that I'm playing this, and of course, this game predates Cry of Fear by like a decade, but I am seeing a lot of parallels in both the style and the storytelling and the atmosphere between this and Cry of Fear. Now, am I controlling this right now? It seems like I kinda am. Okay, yeah, if I hold down Shift, he paddles faster, so I am controlling this. But I don't know if I'm actually steering at all. There's something there on the left. Is it just a rock? It seems like I'm moving sideways. What's... Okay, wait, am I doing something wrong here? I feel like I'm moving sideways. I don't know what's going on here. If I go into the map, yeah, it doesn't really show me anything useful. It just puts me in the top right corner, so I don't know if that's where I am, or if... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I was thinking just now about how Eddie said this town called you too, or something to that effect. Which, I talked about that earlier on in the game. I was like, does this town just, like, attract people who have these kinds of issues? Like, it tries to bring those people in. And we're only playing as James because he's the most lucid of the bunch. Which also furthers my idea that Laura is not part of that. Laura's not somebody who was called in by the town. I think, more than that, she's part of the town. So apparently I am moving around in this lake. Because the map now starts me here. But I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going or what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be heading for the hotel, but not being able to see which direction I'm facing on the map makes it really, really hard to navigate. Wait, I see something. There's a light in the distance. Okay, after like literally 20 minutes of this, seems like it's finally giving me some kind of direction. I can't imagine that would be there if the game didn't want me to head towards the light. Then again, think about how an anglerfish works. This place hasn't changed at all in 3 years. Alright, here we are, and it only showed the base of it, but it kind of made me... Oh, now I can't see it at all. It only showed the base of it, but I kind of started to think, is that the place that was on fire? In that artwork in the cell in the previous episode? It sort of looked like it. There's a fountain in the shape of a bird. No water is coming out of it right now. Okay, there's a lot of places I can search, but... right now I'm just gonna head up to the door. I'll take that map, thank you very much. Waiting for you. In room 312. What is this? Room 312. That's the room Mary and I stayed in. Mary, are you there? Or maybe... I got a hotel map for guests. Who's the or maybe? Alright, so presumably 312 will be on the 3rd floor. And there's a notable lack of enemies. Oh, and of course it's locked. Okay, I guess it's... You hear that? I just heard somebody call my name. Okay. Let's do this. It's gotta be around somewhere. There's gotta be a key somewhere. Can't use the elevator. Got a health drink. What's this? Rifle shells. Okay, but the other thing was just an ashtray. That was actually a really weird effect. So because the rifle shells were there and facing at an angle away from the bowl, it kind of made me think it was like some kind of big magnifying glass or something. So I think I'm going to need to slow it down here a little bit because of the sort of feel of urgency that this now has, now that I've heard her on the top floor. I've kind of abandoned my usual instincts for sweeping a place and seeing what doors are locked or unlocked. So I think I should head back and take a look at the map and really start to do more of a sweep than blindly sprinting around trying doors. Wow, that's a creepy hallway. I'm getting real The Shining vibes here. There's a rectangular indentation. There's a plate in front of the indentation, and something is engraved on it. Seat of the princess who awoke from death. Play the music box? I have a feeling I'm not going to like it, but I guess so. That doesn't sound quite right. Is the music box broken? Or maybe... You need to stop being so vague, James. Oh, and there's another save point right here. There's a key in one of the boxes. There are no keys in the key box. Okay, I can see one right there. Okay, key to room 312. The room where Mary and I stayed. But that still doesn't get us onto that floor. And now I notice there's a note on the desk. So let me out so I can see what that note says. Mr. James Sunderland, the videotape you forgot here is being kept on the office on the 1st floor. Yeah, you didn't watch that, did you? A left turn. And then into... Oh no, that's the elevator. So what is this? This is the cafe, so... Well, I just had a very old-time scare reaction. Oh, it's you.
Did I scare you?
Yeah, you kind of did.
Yeah, you did.
You're here to find Mary, aren't you, James? Well, have you?
No. Is that why you're here too?
She's here, isn't she? If you know where she is, tell me. I'm tired of walking.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
What letter?
Wanna read it? But don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She was our nurse. I took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please give him a chance. It's true he may be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much, but underneath, he's really a sweet person. Laura, I love you like my very own daughter. If things had worked out differently, I was hoping to adopt you. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend forever, Mary. So I guess they were both patients in the
Laura.
same hospital?
How old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
So, Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. That's why I'm here. Maybe you'll get it if you see the elder letter. The one Mary... Huh? I must have dropped it.
Laura!
I gotta find it.
Laura!
Okay, you have to stop running off on your own. Is there anything here for me? Probably not. I'm probably meant to chase after her right away, but first I'm going to check this. A drawing done by Laura. A cat? Yeah, that looks cattish. Alright, Laura. Oh, that's not good. Are you guys just going to be around now? Oh, but the finisher does still work on you. Where's the others? Been saving the shotgun ammo all game. All locked. But there's a storeroom here with a ton of ammo. The game's being very, very generous with ammo, and I got more rifle shells as well. Laundry cart, there's nothing useful inside. Okay, so this was only here to give me ammo. There's nothing at the end of the hall. So what is this? Okay, that does not look like the place where I am. The cloakroom. Okay, first aid. Anything else for me? Yes, some ammo. I have over 100 shotgun shells, so I'm not worried too much about using this as a direct upgrade to the handgun right now. And a suitcase that is locked. Okay. I can't hear anything from the receiver. Could the phone line possibly be cut? There's a lot of reasons the phones might not be working, buddy. A window. God, that looks creepy in this otherwise super dark hotel. It almost looks like a TV screen on in a dark room. What is this? I didn't check the map to see what it is. Reading room. How come all of the rooms that I enter are so much more cramped than they look like on the map? I guess it's not really. There's a book open on top of the desk. It looks like a medical book. I've already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. Okay, but it looks like there's a note on the side there. No, I guess not. I guess I'll just grab that health drink. Ooh, and some ammo. I'm starting to get the impression that the game is just being overly generous with resources. I don't think there's some huge thing coming up. And although I do anticipate some kind of final confrontation with Pyramid Head, I don't think it's going to require everything that I've accumulated over the course of the game. I don't think it's going to start getting super difficult now. But that doesn't mean it's not going to throw a whole bunch of shenanigans at me. Alright, run up and get him before that other guy approaches. I do feel pretty confident now that I don't have to run from anything anymore. I can, as long as I have room to back up, I can kill anything that comes my way. It took until the end of the game, but I have finally crossed the ash threshold. Locked, so that's another door that's going to have to be opened later. We're on the second floor right now, so I should... And that's also locked. We're on the second floor, so I shouldn't even really be here. What is that noise? 207. Wait, hang on. To Google. Okay, never mind. So, I thought that room 207 and having something coming from that might be a reference to The Shining, but that was room 237. Hi. I'm actually not entirely sure of where I am right now. Hi. Venus Tears? What is this? Locked. Another locked door. We're going to be spending a lot of time here, aren't we? This elevator, though. A can of thinner. This elevator looks like it probably works. Oh, but I can't actually use it, though. Alright, but what would I do with a can of thinner? What happens if I try to leave... Okay, I can't leave the hotel just yet. Alright, save again. The only thing I can think to do right now is head outside and see if there's other stuff to see out here. Or find a use for the thinner. There's a fountain in the shape of a bird, no water is coming out. Okay, it's the same as the other one. Little gate right here, and it's not going to want me to leave. So I don't think there's going to be anything out here. There's a piano here. I remember how much Mary liked to play the piano. She wasn't very good, but I still loved to hear her play. That was so long ago, before we were even married. Why am I thinking of that now? I'm just stopping back in this restaurant to see if there's anything for me. I don't think there is, but I'm kind of at a loss for where to go now. Looking at this music box, it looks like there's 3 indentations. And I maybe have to find something to put in those, sort of similar to the plate at the base of the gallows. Okay, I googled it, and it's a fine needle to thread trying to Google how to advance in a certain location at a certain point without spoiling things for yourself, but I did it, and I got the fish key. I found out on that table that's not just random implements like it usually is, it's a fish key, which I can use to open the briefcase. Oh my god. I literally wandered around for like 20 minutes trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. And that's really annoying because now I have no gauge for how long this episode's going to be because I'm going to be cutting like half of it. Alright, I had to get back to the cloakroom, which is back this way. God, stuff like this just kills the pacing dead. Like, I'm totally out of it now. Use the key. And I got the key to room 204. Excellent. Progress. It's a thing that's happening now. Use the key to room 204. Don't hear any scary static. And I guess we have the closet, which I can't check. And the bathroom, which I also can't check. What do we have here? It looks like there's a couple of things on the table. The employee elevator key. That's probably... I bet that's the key that was downstairs where I got the thinner. And there's a hole in the wall. Photographs? Photos are scattered all over the bed. What's this? Part of the photo has been colored over with a marker. I have just the thing. I feel like that would damage the photo as well, wouldn't it? Dark. Okay. So the password to something is going to be dark, but I don't yet know to what. Is there anything else for us in this room? Let's check this brief. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. Come on. Dark. What is this? I got a Cinderella music box. Couldn't help but notice it was roughly rectangular shaped, so I have a feeling I'm going to be going around collecting 3 of these, and that's what's going to enable me to get the music box working, which will do something, which will enable me to find the crown and save the town of Mr. Krabs. Now, does anything happen when I place this in? I put down the Cinderella music box. And it plays a little differently now. Doesn't sound quite right. Okay, so we do need to collect all 3. And now the next step is going to be to head down to the employee elevator and use that key. Now, do I use it here? No? Do I use it here? No. Okay, so it must be a different elevator then. Are there any elevators I've tried? This has to be it. This has to be it. I'm thinking maybe I just have to press space on something. The game bothers to put an indicator on the map saying that I can come in here. It's the only elevator that's opened. The others don't show up as locked. They just show up as being broken. So why? That's an elevator. That's the employee elevator. This, right here on that, this is the employee elevator. That gray room right there, all that. That's logical. Alright, save the game. It's not the open elevator that the game makes a big show of telling me explicitly using the map that I can enter. It's not any of the ones that are labeled as elevators on the map. It's this random door right here. And now I'm so annoyed that I didn't even get startled by that when I otherwise would have been. Alright, where am I going? Basement, I guess. It's not going to let me just go to the 3rd floor, right? No. Basement? What's this? There's a notice above the buttons. Weight allowance, 1 person. Uh-oh, there's somebody on top. So what do I do about that? Seriously, what do I do about that? Oh no, I have to put stuff away. Okay, so what's the heaviest thing I'm holding? Probably that, right? No? Still too much? It's gonna make me give away everything, isn't it? Alright, let's see what we can get away with. Let's put away... I'm gonna try putting away everything except the shotgun, and we'll see what happens. It's just gonna... You know, I'm not even gonna bother. It's gonna make me put away everything, isn't it? Just with all that stuff gone, let's step on and see what happens. Yep. It's gonna make me put away everything. Are we good? Thank you. Okay, only the 1st floor button works. It's a new map. Why do I have a new map? Or is this just the basement area? Okay. I'm hoping for a lot of broken locks. Another music box. Apples and pumpkins here? No. Snow White music box. Okay. And the other one's also got to be down here somewhere, right? Because the only places I haven't been are down here. And some of the rooms upstairs on the second floor. It's too dark to read the map. I don't have my light. So why even give it to me then? My shadow just did a really weird thing trying to jump scare me. Oh, and we get to go even farther down. I'm not going to do that just yet. I don't know how I'm seeing anything without a light, but I guess that's consistent with what we saw back in the apartments. It's my tape. I got the videotape. And what else? Can opener beneath the videotape. I got the can opener. Okay. Want to open up some cans in the near future. And there's a door at the back, but the lock is broken. My shadow keeps taking a second to load in there. Between camera changes, there's a schedule book here. The date is from 1 year ago. Don't know if that really helps me. Rifle shells. Which it's probably not going to let me back up the elevator holding those, right? Or could I have stepped onto the elevator holding the flashlight? Shutters are closed. I may have to insert a handle there. Lock is broken. Okay, so what's... I guess that just leaves heading even farther downstairs into the basement. Oh, and it looks like there's even... Oh, never mind. I thought there was even more below this, but it was probably just the camera being weird. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do about this. Can I juke you? Okay, I can sort of push past you. And it seemed like it was a little more forgiving with you trying to hit me. Nope. Ah, that's quite loud. But I can get a health kit in case you do hit me. Although once again, I have to point out, it probably won't let me back up that elevator. There's a key over here. I got the bar key. Okay, that's probably to the Venus bar that was by what I thought was the employee elevator. Now it's a question of getting out of here. Ah. Lock is broken. Nope, out of my way. Or actually, are you the same? Is this where I came from? I can't even tell. Out of my way. I got no time for the likes of you. Okay, so this is back here. This fixed camera also makes it more difficult for me to form... Push the button, but nothing happens. This fixed camera angle makes it more difficult for me to form a mental model of what this whole place looks like. This is back in here. Which means that I have to go this way. Nothing useful here. Nope. Yes. Health out the wazoo. But other than that, is there really anything useful? I imagine that what this is all leading to is an alternate way back up to the floor that I entered on, because otherwise there's not much for me to do. I can't carry all this stuff back up the elevator. I'm a little bit nervous, and I don't know why. Something about the ambiance of this place, even though it's probably the most comfy location we've been in so far, Something about it is just a little off-putting to me for some reason. I tried to use the bar key, but it's too dark to find the keyhole. Feel around! My god! Can I turn the light on somehow? There's a jukebox here. It doesn't play, so it must be broken. There's a lamp on the counter, but there's no bulb, so I can't turn it on, so I gotta go somewhere and find a bulb. I feel like this whole hotel segment is honestly starting to feel like a lot of filler. Like there's a lot of pointless obstacles when we should be getting to the point where... it's kind of starting to wrap up, but instead it's throwing all these pointless obstacles in my way to keep me in the same spot for longer. Wait, but I can read the map again. So how is it too dark to find the keyhole if it's not too dark to read the map? Oh, that's a can. Even though it's gigantic, I assumed it was a pot. Can with no label on it. Okay, we know what to do here. How convenient, light bulbs. I got a light bulb. Alright, let's stick you on you. Now that's shining on there. I don't cast a shadow, so it's all good. I used the bar key, and now I'm out. So that didn't really... What do I have in my inventory now that's different from before? I got the tape. Can I examine it? Silent Hill is written on the label in my handwriting. This is definitely the videotape I recorded back then. And I got another music box. But other than that, what does that open up for me? What did that get me other than the tape and the music box? Because that doesn't really open up any new opportunities for me. Ah, okay. Enemies are back. Gotta go back into that idiot room. And get my stuff back. Retrieve everything from the shelf. Yes. And we're back in business. So now what do I have to do? I have to... First of all, I'm going to drink one of these, because why not? And second, I've got to go back to that music box and place the other music box that I got. And from there, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the tape. Place the Cinderella box. No, we're not going to play it just yet. Place the Snow White box. It looks like I can't use that here. Oh, so I have to... So can I only use the one at a time, or do I have to stand in different positions to place them? Yeah. I'm gonna have to get them in the right order, which... Yeah, I'm gonna have to put them on in the right order. That's why I can take them out. But first I have to find the last one. So here's my thinking right now. When you're trying to progress, and you do something that seemingly doesn't really unlock anything new for you, you have to think about what changed for my situation between then and now. In this case, what changed is that I can now, at least hopefully, go down and enter that basement with all my gear. So there's got to be something I can do down there using my gear that I couldn't do before. I've been trying to record for about an hour and a half at a time, and then that means I can cut up to half an hour and still have an hour left. Oh, come on. But this hotel has really thrown me for a loop with that. Because I'm going to be cutting so much of this, and I have no idea when to stop now. You have to be kidding me. That's what I was supposed to... Okay, so I had to So right now, I can barely see it, right? It's like 2 pixels on my screen. If I stand directly right here, even though... So any other point where I would approach this thing, which I did earlier to search it, any point besides this one will not show me this angle and show me that this is here. You have to be kidding me. You have absolutely got to be kidding me. I don't know if that would be better or worse in 480p on a PS2. Let's take all of these out. And start reading the plaques. It's a rectangular indentation. Seat of the princess who fled at midnight. Start with the ones I know. Wait, what did it say? Seat of the princess who awoke from death. So that's going to be Snow White. Seat of the princess who spoke no words. Little Mermaid. So that just leaves Cinderella. Play the music box. Oh my god, I'm so ready to be done with this. What did I win? There's a music box here. Okay, so I guess those other music boxes don't matter. I got the hotel stairway key. I think that means we can finally progress to the 3rd floor and head to room 312. I can't use that here. What do you mean I can't use that here? Okay, thank you. Lock is broken. Here it is, 312. She's not here. I mean, not that I really expected her to just be waiting here, but there's a television here. Even when it's plugged in, all I get is snow. But I can't help but notice that VCR on the ground. Just try the bathroom. No. Alright. Only one thing left to do. You mean I can't use that here? Oh, I wasn't standing in the exact pixel spot. There's a VCR here. It looks like I'll be able to use it.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry.
James, where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please come to me. Do you hate me? Is that why you won't come? James.
That voice!
James. Please hurry. Are you lost? I'm near.
Okay, where am I going?
Nearby, James. Please. I want to see you, James. Can't you hear me? James.
Am I supposed to be coming out here, or am I supposed to be... Okay, there's a save letter right here. So I do think I'm heading the right way now. But my light... Is my light not working anymore? Yeah, it's dead again. Pushing the power button doesn't do anything. So what am I supposed to do then? Am I just heading back downstairs? What about the radio? It's changed. I can't go back down anymore. Can't open. Can't open.
Mary's going to die? You must be
You
joking.
must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
All right. I have my ideas, but I'm gonna hold them and see what happens. Now, I heard the noise before from 207, so let's try that. What? Well, it's preparing me for something. And I have a feeling it doesn't matter which door I take. So this is confusing. So attempting to use these doors at the end of the hallway will transport me all the way to the other side of the building. Or just down the hall. But 207 takes me to this side. So where am I supposed to go then? Oh, I can use this elevator. I don't like this. This is real claustrophobic. Okay, I guess we're heading down to the basement with no light. Oh god, what is this? What is this? What is it? There's stuff down there. There's something in the water. Okay, move, 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 move. Venus bar. Okay. There was definitely something in the water there. I think this is the only way I can go. Yeah, that area is blocked off now. This is the only way I can go. It's giving me more health. Oh, it's giving me a lot more health. It's definitely getting me ready for something, but I have health and ammo out the wazoo. And now I have even more ammo. It's definitely preparing me for the final battle, probably against Pyramid Head. And a health kit. Alright, I don't have time for you guys right now. I'm just gonna assume that I have to make my way to the stairs.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you! Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no!
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No, I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
So what am I supposed to do then? I can't follow when it's like this. Oh, now I'm back where this normally would lead. Huh. Alright, well, time to continue with Operation... I don't even know what my end goal is right now. I am, in a very general sense, just trying to progress right now. But I don't have any particular direction. It seems like the whole place is meant to have burned down, so I guess the artwork in that prison cell was like some kind of foreshadowing. Then again, I don't know if the place is literally meant to be on fire. And here it is. This is gonna be it, isn't it?
Stop! Leave her alone!
Oh, there's more than one of you. That's
Leave us both
cheating.
the hell alone!
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Okay. Double Pyramid Head boss fight. Here we go. I'm going to start off with the rifle because there's plenty of room for me to maneuver in here. Why did it load like that? Alright, head to the corners. Okay, so at least once it did stagger him. Oh my god, let me through. At least once it did stagger him. That does quite a bit of damage. But I'm still not sure if it had the effect I wanted. No, it didn't do anything. What am I supposed to do? Unless it wants me to use the blade? It might not be fast enough. I don't think it's going to be fast enough. I don't think that's fast enough at all. Nope. So I can take a couple of hits. There are doors that I can attempt to lead through, but it said time. He said time to end this, so presumably I have like infinite health, so I don't care. But presumably it makes a difference what I do, assuming those doors can open. Ow! Come on! I pressed R to reload, and my character stopped and spun around in place and got killed. Oh, awesome. There's saves right here. That you have to walk past the door to see. And why would you do that on a first run? Oh my god, I am so ready to be done with this game. Yeah, so I looked it up. Apparently, shooting them... It's not even clear. The guides say to shoot them, but it also says that it's time-based, like the first one, even though there's nothing to actually indicate that. I'm not even going to bother to shoot them, because I can sprint away from them, no problem. Yeah, why does he turn around and aim when I press R to reload? That's what got me killed before. I guess I just run around for however long it takes. And there we go. Are we done? Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Oh wow, so the name is actually in the game. It's not like a fan name. It looks like he's holding something. Wait, so does that mean that that's... Okay, so James has, in his head, dubbed him Pyramid Head. It looks like he's holding something. I got a scarlet egg. Thanks for the loot, buddy. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Rust-colored egg. Okay. It's locked. There's a round indentation in the door. Okay, so presumably they're holding the keys. Alright, let's try the scarlet egg. And the rust-covered egg. Come on. I'm assuming it matters what door I went through. And it looks like we're back in the hotel. But now the fog is inside. That's something we haven't seen before.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look! I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go! Are you deaf? Don't come back! James! Wait! Please don't go! Stay with me! Don't leave me alone! I didn't mean what I said! Please, James! Tell me I'll be okay! Tell me I'm not going to die! Help me!
I'm not sure where I am right now. Is this part of the hotel? And I wonder if something maybe would have happened if I hadn't stuck around for the whole dialogue? Or if it would have continued up through here? Yeah, that's good.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No! I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James!
Okay. She's a quad... Okay, any horror in this just went out the window. She's a quadcopter drone who spits bats. Oh, that is too funny. Is this damaging me? Let me move, please. Let me move, please. Oh, man. Alright. Rifle it is. Let me move. Oh my god, is this a... Okay, and that does damage me. So this boss fight I see is taking full advantage of the fact that the game knows it has stiff controls. Out of my way. Yep, you got a little tentacle there. Stop doing that thing! I don't want to have to reload every single time through the menu. I can't shoot you when you're above me. I don't know if there's anything I'm supposed to be doing to get out of that, but I guess I don't have a choice. You have to be kidding me. So I did the Pyramid Head fight again, and I couldn't help but notice that there's no save point anywhere after that fight, at least none that I could see. So does that mean that... Oh, and I realize those are supposed to be butterflies now, or moths, I guess. Finally, holy Christ.
James. James. James.
Oh, I'm controlling this.
James.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
Okay, that music all sounds very copyrighted, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip the credits. Oh, there's more. Oh no, this is for the enhanced edition. Okay. Alright, so we have stats here, action normal. The ending was the leave ending. And oh, there's 4 endings. There's 4 endings. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna play it 4 more times, obviously, but I will look it up and read off what the different endings are. And look, boat stage time? That's really funny. Like, that part is so annoying that they actually had to add a stat to show how long you spent on it. But yeah, that was Silent Hill 2, and if you're still here, thank you for sticking through this with me, and that was really, really good. Even though it made me pretty angry with some honestly kind of stupid design choices in the end there, that was excellent. The story was fantastic, and everything about the game, from the atmosphere to the characters to the enemies, all of it was so personally symbolic of everything that was going on with James and his story, and the other characters sort of act like we never really learned what's going on with the town. Maybe there's more information in the other games, but I don't know to what extent things are supposed to be literally true, but the other characters all seem like they're either not real and parts of James's experience, or they're here and having their own experience, because some of them sort of talk like they're not seeing the same things I am, in a way. So my predictions were a little bit off and mostly on as far as what was going to be revealed as the game progressed. So, in the end, we learned that yes, James did kill her, but it was out of mercy, but also he still kind of feels that, in the back of his mind, he also just wanted to be done with the whole thing. So there's a lot of complexity there, and it's something that, especially for the time, is something you just didn't see in games. I feel like there's a lot more that I could say about this, but it would honestly take me some time to organize my thoughts and talk more about it, so I guess I'm just going to leave it here. I'll be reading the rest of the endings before this is done, but thank you for watching, and I will see you in whatever the next series is. Okay, so it seems like I got the Leave ending, which is basically considered the default ending. It's what you get pretty much in the absence of everything else. The others have specific requirements, so I'm reading off of IGN here. The other ending is Maria, and the requirements are, while Maria is following you, do not lead her in the wrong direction. If at any point she says something like, "Where are you going?" you might as well load your last save. Do not allow her to take damage from enemies, and especially do not injure her yourself. When she falls ill in the hospital, make sure you return to check on her several times. Though she's not in the room in the other world, it's a good idea to visit it and examine the empty pill bottles anyway. And apparently in that ending, James realizes he doesn't need Mary. He goes to Rosewater Park and finds Maria, and decides to leave town with her. Just as they head to the car, Maria starts coughing like Mary did. Then there's the In Water ending. Once you have Angela's knife, make sure you examine it in your inventory at least once. You have to read the diary on the roof of the hospital. You have to listen to the audio recording in the hotel. In the hallway right before the final boss fight, make sure you hang around to hear the whole conversation. And throughout the game, do not heal yourself if moderately injured. Spend as much time at low health as you feel comfortable with. And in that ending, a short memory plays with James and Mary on her deathbed. James remembers why he originally came to Silent Hill. He drives his car into Toluca Lake. And finally, there's the Rebirth ending. To see this ending, you must complete the game with 4 specific items in your inventory: the White Chrism, the Book of Lost Memories, the Obsidian Goblet, and the Book of Crimson Ceremony. These items will be scattered throughout Silent Hill for you to obtain. This ending will see James rowing back across Toluca Lake with Mary's corpse. He's going to attempt to revive her. All things considered, it seems like I got the best possible ending. But, now that I look, I'm seeing here there's 2 secret endings. But it looks like they're kind of memey. Alright, so there's the UFO ending. In order to unlock this ending, you must first obtain the blue gem. Once you have it, you must use it in 3 specific locations. In the garden of Brookhaven Hospital immediately following the Fleshlips boss fight, next to the rowboat on Toluca Lake before you board it, and next to the window in room 312 of the Lakeview Hotel. You must do this before watching the videotape. This ending is a silent black and white ending. James will find Harry Mason, the main character from Silent Hill 1. Just like in Silent Hill 1, he'll ask if James has seen his daughter. A UFO will appear, and an alien will shoot James. Okay. And finally, and I think I've seen this on YouTube at some point before, the dog ending. In order to get the dog ending, you must first unlock each of the 3 normal endings, In Water, Leave, and Maria, or unlock Rebirth. This will allow you to get the dog key. After meeting the prerequisites, a doghouse will appear in a small empty area across the street from Rosewater Park. This is just west of Jack's Inn. Investigate the doghouse to find the dog key. Now that you have the dog key, you can use it in the observation room on the 3rd floor of the Lakeview Hotel. It can only be used after it is changed to the other world. Watch the videotape to change it, then open the door to get the ending. A dog can be found operating some type of machine. James says, so it was all your work? For some reason, the voice will be in Japanese, both in the original and new voiceovers. That's absolutely hilarious. And I could be just confusing it due to a similarity, but isn't there like an Undertale secret ending that's sort of like that? That is possibly a parody of that?
Did something happen to you?
Oh well, I've already done my outro. I'll see you next time.
Long hallway?
That is so funny.